Okay. Let's get this queued up. I don't remember if the music in Coffee Talk is any good, so we might keep the lo-fi on. We'll see. Like it's all right. Well, it sounded like it was okay. Okay, here we go. Man, I have not gotten very far in this, have I? It's all right. I don't know how to play. It's okay. It's fine. I'm sure we'll pick it right back up. It's just coffee. Right. No emergencies. All right. I think I mostly remember all the characters. I think the guy on the left is trying to... He's trying to learn how to reconnect with young people, I think because his daughter. Georgie is the cop on the right, who is kind of beaten down and just, like, doing his best to save the world. But it's rough. Oh, hey, look! There's a list! Facebook knockoff. Oh, I can change the music. That's right. Okay. What was it you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home. Right. Rachel was this young girl that was in here. I think she's like a pop star. Hey. How's it going, Jaeger? Okay, Rachel's like a pop star. That's her dad, the guy on the left. Georgie drove her home one night. Okay. The night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Did your headache go away, Jaeger? Are you feeling better? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. I'm not a criminal. He was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Ceci. Playing some more Warhammer. You've been on that game, like white on rice, man. Must be fun. Some sinus pressure? That sucks. Is, forgot that it did. Okay, yeah, Misty Mountain is playing tonight. Cool. They're having a blast. One of these days, I won't be streaming at the same time that they are, and I'll get to watch. Wasn't any danger. You sure? Hey, man. What about before that? Is everything alright? Just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. That's called growing up, my dude. Nice. Now that I have dice, I understand the addiction and the need for more. Although these ones treated me pretty well last night. I don't want to make them jealous or anything. Hilarious tonight? Ugh. I could go back through and watch their VODs, I guess. I just don't actually have a lot of time to watch stuff. Their best dance moves. Oh, God. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids our age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting. That's rough, buddy. I have 3 daughters. Oh, I didn't know that. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Very good advice. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait. Just like a stakeout. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. And pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. That's cute. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Speaking about addictions, full trading cards based on different animes. Oh my gosh, a couple box sets? I don't know much about animes. I don't know if I would enjoy them as you do. Or know the references even. I assume they probably just look really cool too. She loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she's achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans, and I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Something happened? Nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? You want to link it, Leo? And, what do I have? Links, pics, and vids? Speaking of, that picture that you shared, is that, like... I mean, I know my sky looks like that right now because it's smoky. Why does your sky look like that right now? I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Drown your troubles in coffee. I need that. Can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Weiss Schwartz, that's a heck of a name. Alright, music's gonna shut off. This game does that. Don Machi? Oh boy. Let's see. Oh boy. I've never even heard of Don Machi. Damachi. I don't know. Do I know any of these? How to raise a boring girlfriend. Heard of Attack on Titan. Oh, you edited it. Oh, okay. It's really cool. Oh, well, that was dumb. Why did I do that? There's so many. I don't know any of these. Holy shit. They look really neat, though. I've seen... which ones did you get? Oh, you got the Danmachi, that's right. Not Danmachi. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. Nothing, it says. No, I love coffee. Yes, I did find the website. So do they have games that you do with these then? Oh yeah, basically the game in just 6 months. Yeah, okay. Are you and Lightning gonna play it? I've heard of Sword Art Online. I don't know what it is. I don't know anything. With everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager, if that will ease your mind. Oh, just on his little flip phone, he's gonna do a background check. Morris Lester. Isn't he the guy in today's paper? Thank you for coming in. Oh, there's a hit. Oh, it's a call.
I'm dead.
How did you die?
Yeah. I hate this section so much. Give us some 0 seconds! 0 seconds! There we go! Oh god, no.
8 seconds.
Fuck you. Shut up. Stop talking. Oh my god. Oh my god. 4 seconds. How do we get ourselves into this? Okay.
Some idiot thought it'd be a funny idea to snipe the shotgun.
Collect the cool cards. So you found another addicting thing. Nice. I'm just gonna call. I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. Oh, wow. I've seen bad things happen. Oh my god. I was against her joining that pop group at the first. But my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. This guy's got the weight of the world on his shoulders, man. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. Yeah, that cool was almost gone. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career. Whole different world in the band. Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with buying the stuff you want to buy. Nothing at all. And you're welcome, Peluso. Oh, there's a stink bug on my monitor. Things have changed. Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Jeez, no. You're holding on a little too tight. Don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You're her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. She's just a girl. My little girl. Seriously? That's your argument? Didn't mean to sound that way. Doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. Valid. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl, too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. Asking permission to stay in my coffee shop. It's polite. It is always raining here. I'm pretty sure this is based in Seattle, if I remember correctly, but I got a little secret for you. It doesn't always rain in Seattle. Like, this is an absurd amount of rain. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Doctor from a Salach town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. God damn! Are you sure that would be okay? It would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. What's the concept? This guy is a werewolf, I think. Look, you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing, Sassy was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? Just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. I need to interrupt Sassy for a moment. Is that my phone? Is that my phone? Whose phone is ringing? Oh, it's her phone. No. No. I don't remember. Tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. That's tea and ginger. Oh my god. Life is rough. I don't know. Mint? Is it mint? I don't know. I don't remember. This was forever ago. Ginger mint tea. Why not? Nope. Doesn't even follow my guidelines. I don't remember your guidelines. We're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework, thanks to you. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. Just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. I vaguely remember you. Who are you? Freelance designer. Alright. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Sassy was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far, but instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. The score will determine which page you should go to. Sounds more like a video game than a book. My target here is the mainstream audience. With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. A Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream? It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. Sounds interesting and highly ambitious. At least it's simpler than my other idea. Making the novel not in the form of book, but in the form of story cards. Oh, Jesus. As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. Oh, that's funny. There's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? I won't have the time. Getting a normal picture approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. What's it about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. I haven't ordered anything. Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Fuck, I don't know how to make shit, man. Fuck. Okay, a green tea latte is just green tea, milk, and milk. So maybe a ginger latte. Is milk. Ginger, ginger? It's a really good thing everyone's so chill. Ginger milk. Shit. Okay, so it's tea, milk, ginger. No, no, no. It's not tea. It's a latte. Balls. Coffee. Milk. Not mint. Balls. Coffee, milk, ginger. Milk, ginger, coffee. What the shit? Coffee, ginger, milk? Ginger latte. If I know how to make it. Damn, this is good. You're welcome. With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Still busy with your last client? I'm done with her. As in, you're dropping the project? I'm not crazy, I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. You finished your job by bullshitting her. Finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Yeah. Are you working on anything right now? I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious, how did you guys meet? Okay, I don't remember who Lua is. No, shoot. Okay, Lua was this chick. Okay. If you don't mind my asking. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Oh my. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. One of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. I don't want to get into details. Oh. But the succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. That doesn't sound like Lua at all, because it wasn't Lua, genius. Lua was my friend's girl. Oh boy. Getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. Uh-oh. Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Oof. I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, anger, sadness, and without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. Got into a fight with him. I haven't told you, Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. And we grew closer. I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That's cute. One hell of a story. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, Lua came by a few days ago. She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. The Evil Within. No, I haven't played that. I will Google. Oh, I recognize the cover. Published by Bethesda. Damn. Everyone is recommending Bethesda games to me today. Oh, it's in the Resident Evil series. Okay. Pure survival horror. Starting October 30th, you'll be able to play the first 3 chapters for free. If you choose to purchase the game, you'll be able to continue your save progress. That's cool. Oh, it's the creator of the Resident Evil series. This is in it. While investigating the scene of a gruesome mass murder, Detective Sebastian Castellanos and his partners encounter a mysterious and powerful force. After seeing the slaughter of fellow officers, Sebastian is ambushed and knocked unconscious. Finds himself in a deranged world where hideous creatures wander among the dead. Facing unimaginable terror and fighting for survival, Sebastian embarks on a frightening journey to unravel what's behind this evil force. Brutal traps and twisted creatures. World that warps and twists around you. Huh. The song that was just playing, that was remixes in that game, it made me think, oh, are these actual songs? Are these actual songs? And I haven't been paying attention? Or is it a song that you heard? I will leave that up and come back to it. It looks like it might be interesting, but I have to see more. We were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. He didn't understand why Lua insists on getting family approval, considering, you know, you're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful, like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art, however, becoming an artist is not something else would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. When I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. I know people like that. You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. Oh, I know Claire de Lune. It's like one of the staples of learning to play the piano. I can't believe I didn't even notice it. Balls. I am ashamed. Oh, interesting. It is a pretty song. That's why they did it, you know, because it's such a crazy juxtaposition between the nice and the horror. Using their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Damn. Putting a spell on me and cursing the family. I know people like this. This guy could be describing my own family. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Lou was the only person that could make me feel alive. Suspense thriller than horror. Hey, I totally down with suspense thriller. I didn't actually intend to get into horror games when I started this. I never ever played horror games before streaming. And now they're just getting scarier and scarier. Yeah, don't get too used to it, Opal. What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family, however, it may not be the same for her. Do you have something to say? Didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assumed that the person you're talking about is not an elf. He's a succubus. Yep. Yep, remember this moment. Remember the 7th of September. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? He left. I can't tell him sup for you. Remind me, you pass on your sup. He just walked past a little bit ago. Pass it on. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. If you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She may not feel responsible for your actions. Hey! Opaloosa says sup. Sup. Nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one for her. Easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decision. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work, because life is full of storms.
Sucks.
Marriage, it will not survive on love alone. What? Marriage and love. True love. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf, why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. The high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. He brings us a very valid point. I don't think Bailey's was thinking like fully long-term about it, but I think that Lua is getting too focused on it. I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. Thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. You're welcome. Bye. You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. That wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you gonna write that in your book? If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? September 29th, 2020. Where were you? WHO vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Coachella, excuse me. 4th tournament in space might be only a few decades away. He never really changed, I know. But it was surprisingly nice, catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. I'd like to order again. Back to the experiment. Balls. Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. But... so it's ginger and tea and milk? So the base has to be tea. This is just a ginger latte. A ginger milk tea. I don't know. I don't think it's right. But if I do tea, milk, ginger... Oh, this is it. This has his name in it. This is it. I found the drink. Yes. Yes. Would you like to order anything else? Good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. He was my bodyguard. Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Those two bastards. This sounds like... This sounds like a D&D game. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple. Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out, and then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived, and I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street. Those dwarves could have killed me. Oh, damn. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. Balls. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Logic. I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. It wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. The late 60s. War veterans. Oh, the thought Plickens. Yeah, it can be hard for vets to find work. How'd you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... Preferred if we skip that part. Sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright? I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with... something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. Oh. So you could say I owe this guy my life, thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story. Oh, what would you like? A tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time. That makes perfect sense. Okay, warm and cool. I mean, it's like half and half. Ginger spikes the warm. Okay, milk doesn't do enough for that. Tea-based drink. Mint. Cool. Oh! I think I've done it! Mint ginger, yeah, sure. Try this, my friend. Yes, I rock at this. Feels like this place is missing something today. I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. Pretty good UFO video.
Yeah. It's still like super.
Yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of shit up there. By the way, we were just talking about you. Surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. Burn. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Showed Sassy my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. Spent the whole day rewriting stuff when I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. Please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Ain't that the truth? Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? I'm not even sure what you even do there. Pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families if they require intensive care such as operations. Go through what we do and how much it would cost them, kind of like biz dev for people's lives then. Sounds complicated and hard. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough, whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? Most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Maybe because most admins are just like me, we rarely talk about work outside the hospital. I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. You should... He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Damn. 50 years in the same position? Holy shit. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Not interested. Not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. No, you gotta do what makes you happy. What I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now, and I still get raises while I'm doing this job. Not that difficult to figure out. My shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. You gonna stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yup. Bye, Gala. Kinda hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. I missed an interesting story, so how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story. You're not going anywhere, right? I don't have to listen to it again, right? I guess I do. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Okay, I don't. Okay, moving on with our lives. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from... How should I say this? A very physical job to medic. He's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? He doesn't want to talk about it. No. Let him respect his friend. I won't get into details. But going to war, it messes with your head. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it. I don't get it, but it must be difficult. Especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. Which wouldn't help him get over his trauma. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. And no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. He's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. I kind of pushed him to do it. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. Aw. He's gonna work. Oh. Spaceman, Date Man. Nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you. I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? On Earth, please call us Neil. 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 Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of association with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. Hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Okay, this is based in Seattle, I was right. It doesn't rain this much. You are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousands miles or more. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all of your kind dress like this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Oh my god. The Arami Jandrew album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual, that is how you say it, yes? So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? But we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise. Oh my god. What kind of drink makes you feel something? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Milk honey chocolate. It doesn't even have a name. It's just milk honey chocolate. Nah, whatever. I don't care. A cup of anything is ready for you. Drinking. That's how they drink. One interesting person. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes, but you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. Travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Ah. Feeling attacked, old man? You have a valid point. We do not understand. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw. How's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Ad time? You redeemed an ad time? Has this ever happened? Go to my creator dashboard, I guess. Play an ad. Weirdo. Even do this. Can I even do this? I don't know what I'm doing. Make some money. Did I delete the ad thing off of here? Because I was like, no one does that. I need to play an ad. Okay, here we go. We're gonna run an ad. I guess I'll get something to drink while this is. Pretty enjoy your ad. Paid for by Peluso's Skittles. And we're back. Yeah, what would you advertise? Yeah, I'm not really sure what you could play to, well, okay, other than the obvious, just like really loud scares that are just scary because they're loud. Oh, what I feel like drinking. I am still in the middle of switching over to my new sound alerts program. Your ability to snap. There you go. You know, why don't you just start recording those now and you could share them in my Discord and we'll get you some airtime, man. I think that no one else can do it. You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Is he? Or maybe go further, if that got you a good story. Oh my god, he's like baiting her. You're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around. I didn't expect that. I get that a lot. Yeah, I guess I should feel lucky that I don't have to like come up with my own ads, because that would just suck. What do you even do? Stuff off here. Up for the Okay. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow. No wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner, in exchange for stories. But I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We've heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. That's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. Close this window. One of your local friends is my soul twin separated at birth. Jurassic Park toys galore, Funko keychains and all. It's wonderful. We're probably in the same Facebook group. Probably already know your friend. Oh. Well, what's your friend's favorite dinosaur? Actually, what is your favorite? Also, did you know there is a Facebook population that is all about it's Christians who don't believe in dinosaurs? I am part of a Facebook group that's called Dinosaurs Against Christians Who Don't Believe in Dinosaurs. My sister-in-law invited me. There's some funny shit in there. Those in charge also don't have enough control of us, not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case, but Earthlings are stupid. We learned so much today. You are welcome, Neil. But we have another question for Miss Freya. How can we become your husband? Ooh. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Big on the T-Rex. Girl after my own heart. Well, I don't know. Fond of the raptor because of Blue. I actually prefer the pre-Jurassic World raptors, where they were terrifying, as opposed to tame. Yeah, I know they're not like tame, but like they're, you know, they're tame. You know they're not gonna go after Owen. You know, they're tame. But I like the pre-Jurassic World raptors, and I love the Spinosaurus. This wasn't large enough to fit the dinos on it. Well, it was made to very exacting specifics. Those dinosaurs were meant to be left out. All right? So, how can we become your boyfriend? This guy doesn't give up. You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Are you single? Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. You want a Blue? Well, yeah, okay. Everyone wants a Blue. A small one, about knee height. Do you want the baby Blue from the last movie? The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker, someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. A Velocichicken. You could just get a chicken. They are descended. Most women prefer if their male partners wear condoms. Most women prefer... Wow. Something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? All this information is too much to process in one evening, so we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. Chicken is dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Or would it be like, slash and slice Velocichickens aren't nice? Is that the poem for the Velocichicken? We cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. Huh? I don't want to imagine how it's done. You do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we... Oh my god. Okay. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. We did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. Difficult to be an Earthling, you guys. Means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. Bye. That was really something. I wish I had a coffee shop like this to hang out at. It just looks so... well, chill. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc. I tried to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I never know how to say that. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. You really have a knack for starting trouble. I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. You're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. It'll be a peaceful week then. Everyone's leaving! You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Bye-bye. Good night. Hey, good evening. Have you guys seen, oh, I'm sure you have, because all the streamers are playing it right now. Have you seen Plate Up? Bed chamber, a cup for those longing for a deep slumber. Oh, there you go, VOD. There you go. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. It's so interesting, like the world they've created in this game. Welcome. Oh. Hi. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. We ain't giving up Neil. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we've been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. sir. Okay, that was fun. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Oh, hey! Yo, excuse me, sorry. Have you both been somewhere together? We planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Can I get you anything? They're cute. A cup of green tea with a lot of mint. All the mint. Green tea with a lot of mint. Marrakech, inspired by its origin. I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. It's warm but very refreshing. I'd never heard of Morocco being associated with tea, but I guess I've never really heard much about Morocco at all. The Tay Tariq. The fuck is that? I don't have that. What? I don't have that? What? I don't have this drink. Okay. We're looking it up. Because I'm not gonna make just a random drink. Tea milk. Even I can do that. It's better than I thought it would be. Really authentic. Oh, well, you're welcome. I know what I'm doing. I learned to make it from the internet. But actually, I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. And from videos on the internet. There we go. How are things going in the office? Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with the problem we've been stuck on for a while. Not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know. Yeah. Truth. If you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that, for guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about, and you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. But it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. Downers. Bunch of downers. Not that bad off, you know, at least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this, so don't you worry about me. God, this game touches on a lot of stuff. It reminds me of Night Call, which I didn't play on stream. I played it on Xbox on my own time. It was really, really interesting. And it's kind of similar to this, actually. I'm gonna have to play that on stream. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development's going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? I have some good news about it. The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's awesome! So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Confirm it fast before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. Aw. The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and the event's even in Seattle. It is in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. There's a stink bug right there. You see it? I have another one on my monitor. What? I know, I've got two right here. I think they are, yeah. One crawled right in front of the camera. I moved the camera down. Okay. It's not enough. A golden ticket! But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And also senior journalists. I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max. Expecting Full Metal Conflict, and other bigger games. Every game has its own market. Yes. And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. Except for Opaloosa. But what if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? The question is not what if, it is when. And you just move on. Not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. That is true too, though. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight, showing my baby to the public, I just can't imagine the horror. Gonna check my phone here. You know what? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. She's so cute. You don't have to do that, even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. No bother, I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge, hell yeah. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it, there are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. whether you like it or not. What are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Expo build. You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? Huh? I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? I can send you the build now if you want. Do it. I love it. That's just so cool to see. Oh my god, it's Rachel. What's wrong? Oh boy, I had to take it. It was perfect. You know, you didn't hear your name. No. No, we don't talk about you here. I love hearing the story from your side. You weren't even paying attention. If I hadn't said your name, I shouldn't have said your name. Balls. My mistake. You're right. I shouldn't have said your name. We would have known who I was talking about regardless. Having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. Oh, it's a secret. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? You might say that those announced this late are... backups. Ah. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. I mean, I assume this is just like hot chocolate, right? It's not drinking chocolate, though. Or is it? Oh my god. Okay, cocoa powder. A burning in your heart. I think you mean a buzzing in your ears. A dear friend. Is that what I am? Well, no, this is how I treat all my friends, actually. Yeah, you're right, dear friend. Hey, I didn't know you weren't listening. I said it to your face. Straight to your face. You were the one who was absent. Sweet. You know what? That's fine. Irksome deserves to have her own name. Nothing makes it hot. What makes it warm? I mean, cinnamon's pretty distinctive. I don't think we want cinnamon. Or even honey. Why is this so hard? I could do this in real life. Well, you make better ones in real life, but yes, I can do it. Oh, here we go. This is what I need. Not rename after me. Why would you even think about renaming Irksome? That poor girl. She already has to spend time with you. Chocolate pastry. Okay, I think. Deep, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Honey and milk, maybe? I don't fucking know. Whatever. This is fine. I don't know. Well, you are crazy and narcissistic. Oh, it is warm. Okay. It was a pretty funny throwaway, like, comment. I'm glad you found it. I am glad I said your name and made you come back. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Busy tonight. Oh, hey. After what you did at the studio this evening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did Dad do at the studio? I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. Is that a ruckus? Well, unless you guys are yelling. Are you yelling? I don't have anything to be sorry for. Man. What do you have? A cup of Spanish Sahara? Basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Okay. I love Zoots. I don't get to hang out with her at all, and I hate that. That milk ginger. That milk. You guys need more female interaction in your group. Keeps you grounded. This is amazing. Dad, please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Yeah, I understand what that's like. Managing a lot of stars, they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid, Dad. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? Oh, this is serious. We got a line in the sand. This is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. So sad. I'm sorry, but I'm trying. Right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. It will take some time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. You don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? Mr. Lester's at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home. Relax and don't ever come to the studio again. Oof. It's only a few days away, and it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... Aww. Drown your troubles in coffee. Just drown them. We were busy minding your own business anyway. You didn't hear their argument? Of course I heard them. I just choose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? I don't think I can do that, dividing and focusing my attention so completely. Especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? I was listening. I made notes. You didn't even realize. You bet you are capable of focusing your attention. These guys are cute. Wanna head back now? It's pretty late. Yo. We're leaving. I guess that's all for Oh! Oh, he came back. Are you alright? Yes, please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sure she's alright. By the way, pardon me for asking. Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. Why did you leave the music industry? That's a trip down memory lane. Aw. God! Yes! That would be amazing! I think there is a bartender one. I'm pretty sure they don't let you upload your own drinks. I see some bartender games that I might find interesting, but none that's like this, where it's like a story, you know? I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know? They were huge in the 90s. And still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. Decided to get married and settle down. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans were the worst. The teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. That's cute. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. Aw. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Look at the time. I should go home too. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. Sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Alright. Good night, Mr. Kitty Cat. It's October! I wonder if it's gonna do anything for Halloween. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Oh my god, I love the picture. Rachel Florentia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gil Nyman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Neil Gaiman. I would probably rename it. Well, that might be kind of funny, wouldn't it? To have somebody ask for something like that. We're not open yet. Oh, Neil! You've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. Oh, great. Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. This bug is crawling towards me. Here. Woo! Where are you going? I've never actually even made that drink, the Dirty Horse bathwater. I've never even made it. I think there's an ingredient that isn't very common. Shit. What am I gonna make this week? Oh, I actually have the stuff for this. I can make a chocolate mint martini. It's vodka. Sidecar. That doesn't sound very good. Brain tumor, that's a shot. We're not making shots. Kahlua and tequila. There we go. I don't have any champagne for a French 75. Maybe we should do the chocolate mint martini. It could be good. Mojito. Alien brain hemorrhage is also a shot. Where are all my drinks? Oh, right here. The woo woo. Already made that. What? Oh, you know, I just realized I never actually made... I've never made the wet pussy either because it has watermelon pucker in it, and I have never even seen watermelon pucker. You can make what pussy? Mikhail claims he can make a wet pussy. I don't have cherry vodka. We made that. I don't have measurement, or no. That is a lot of alcohol. I don't have sour mix. Sex with the bartender. I don't have Bailey's. Malibu, Bailey's, triple sec, 7-Up, grenadine, and lime juice. That didn't even sound good. Slow comfortable screw has slow gin. Okay, here we go. Dirty Horse bathwater. It's vodka and apple pucker and lemonade. So I don't have any apple pucker either. It's hard to justify buying an ingredient for one drink. Butterscotch schnapps and hazelnut liqueur. I don't know the measurements on that. I can make a Bay Breeze, Cape Cod. I can technically make a Cosmo. Cosmo might be good. Leg spreader. Opal has a question about your process. He says it's a trade secret. It's rough. Malibu Bay Breeze. That sounds good. Malibu rum, cranberry juice, and pineapple. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's not... He's like, do you just like soak the pussy? Is it like a brine? He doesn't even know where to go with that. Trade secret. Trade secret. It's behind a paywall. Behind a paywall. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. Huh, that's true. But it is not enough. One of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned... Doctors hate him. Oh, the clickbait. We learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. Why we asked you to allow us to work here? Because you want to interact with our customers? I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job. Now he's curious about what your only drinks is? He's just laughing. Let me think this over if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no, we are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. Why? We're leaving for an event tomorrow. How are you planning on working here if you're leaving for an event? Oh. Okay. But with one condition, you won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer. Aww. There are other things you need to keep in mind. Dealing with the customers, some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Oh. We're learning shit. Opal's just proud that he made you laugh. Apparently it's hard to do. He didn't say that, I just assumed that because he's so proud about it. I don't seem to have any issues with it, but... I'll give you a sign when you should start talking or when you should stop. We will need that so much. Basically all you need to do here. A special outfit to do the job. I'll lend you an apron though. Help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation. But it will make you look more legit for the job. Very earthling thing to do. Alright then. Ready, kids? Yeah, it has been bad.
But
Oh, well, good job, hon. Why don't you take a break and play your game? Oh, why don't you go to bed? Now I want to... You just can't sleep when the wet pussy's still awake, huh? Well, Neil is working here tonight, and I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. That's, dramatic. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who was getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. Okay, tacos tomorrow. Tomorrow's our game night with Jonah. You don't want to play, you don't have to. Oh. We're starting another breeding mission. We should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. I make the drinks, Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. What do I get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. I can write an article about your work here. If I still need to write for the paper again. Uh-oh. The chief found out. Oh no. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? How'd she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up in the elevator? Same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. She called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. I realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? Would you like a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. Aw. On the house, that was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So what do you want to drink? Our favorite. Anything. Okay, well, once upon a time, she used to drink this a lot. So, we'll just go with this. Espresso. Here you go. Specially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Who else is gonna brew it? I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, we have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Glad to hear it. Figure of speech. We've heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Truth. So much truth. Languages will keep on changing. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask, how fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. 5,000. Yeah. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the things you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. Right? But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? I think it should be around 15,000 words. Not too big for a page draft. ERA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. Not only about the number of words, it requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. We learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. That's also true. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. But it's still a valid parameter. Neil's voice in my head. C-3PO. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. Is that enough? Is that enough coffee, ginger? Is that enough? The coffee ginger mix, right? Ginger coffee. Dahi Tubruk. Is that like Turuk Makto? Or what is it on John Carter? My right arms. You remember the phrase from John Carter for with the he's like my right arms. I don't remember. I know, it has been a while. Zoltar Sojat. Zoltar Sojat. Zotar. My right hand. No, I can't do a C-3PO voice. It's not even that odd of a voice, you know? It's pretty humanoid, all things considered. Some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. But notice I was just training Neil in how to talk with customers here. You're still trying to get laid? No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Step in the right direction. One suggestion if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try. Step by step. One small step for you. Ha ha. Might be one giant leap for your kind. Oh god. Oh, Shaky's under the couch. Her tail sticking out the back of the couch. She's in the center seat. Nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Is it Aqua? Huh? What's the occasion? No special occasion, it's just... Come on, come on. I want to know what it is. Oh, it's Aqua. Sorry, I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where is that? It's okay. Everything is fine. Please let me take a breath. Please drink this water. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It is time for our break anyway. So, here is the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Sassy. Nothing, really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not, but we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. I don't care about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella, oh god. That's a jump. What are you gonna do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening. That is why we decided that this event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. We also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. Our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? Nothing, we're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. I'd refuse it anyway. If you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Guys! Did her grandma or her... They're speaking to each other, not typing to each other. That's hilarious. So you are correcting my grammar right now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. No, definitely. We just know. You're done with your game. Quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? Depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice is about the pacing, control, and UI/UX. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removes some of the weight on my chest. Replace it with another weight. I mean, there's still more to come after you're done. I'm not done with my book, I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. Sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I read some of your short stories, you know, after our first meeting. I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read. Aw. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind. What you're going through, it's more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. Really? What is Myrtle doing? I'm sure you'll both be fine. I guess she's making a game. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Didn't mean to, it's just that sharing is caring. Thank you for helping me share with other people. But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Sorry if it sounded that way, but yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. Problem. Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. Oh, wow. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. Thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years? Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. What do you work on? Secret project. I'll tell you under friend DA, okay? Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP, or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai. That's what they said. We haven't released anything for the last 2 years. Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized... Usually, developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Oh my god! Hello, Laudalita! I saw you were streaming earlier. How did it go? Sheepo? What the fuck is Sheepo?
Write it. Oh my goodness. Up you go, Suit Creatures. Yes. Oh my gosh. We're bouncing now. We're bouncing now. He calls me Suit Creatures.
You're bouncing.
Different directions.
I don't think I could
Try
ever
some bull, man.
do that. I would never be able to take myself seriously. No, you're not. You're not sorry, Opaluso. I can't just take one. I have a coworker who's like that. Like, they're hinging... I'm glad you're feeling better now. You were playing a lot of indie games, right? I mean, those are, by definition, kind of... sometimes kind of weird. Tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. It will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. Should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. Aw. I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Aqua was so forceful. It was cute. Not most of the time. No, you're right. Valid point. Valid point. A bad rip-off of Minecraft. The other Sheepa was really cool, but I'm bad at platformer. So I started feeling frustrated and sick at the same time, so I had to stop. That sucks. I get it. Sometimes depends on the platformer. Sometimes they can just click for you, and sometimes they just do not. Prepare for our getaway. My apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. This getaway is going to be good for them. May you find joy during your vacation. Later. Bye, Myrtle. Vacation, huh? Definitely need one, Freya. Not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? I'm in the mood for some writing, then please, take your time. You want another drink to be going on with? Still in the house. I definitely won't say no. That is my reaction to every... So, how did you put together, like, did you just find a couple indie games that you were interested in, or did you find, like, a list that you pulled them from? Evening Whispers is with the people for stricter gun laws. New, healthier Fury sedative might be available soon. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Alright, this is probably gonna have to be my last night, you know, in the game. Oh, hello, Baileys. It's first customer tonight? That's new. Yes, look around. Freya's not here? Said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Oh, yeah, I have Opera. That's what I have it open right now. I love that little page of games. I do browse it quite a bit. When I get bored at work, that's where I go. It's a good idea. Browser-based games. Not do it here. It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know, if she's said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normal. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts or sharing and validating ideas. They even use code words for meeting up. It's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? Yes, always. Part of the job. People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. They can tell you a lot of things. Whether they need a friendly ear, or just want to be alone. Applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. Deeper than I would have thought, so what are you reading from me now? I won't say. That would break the charm. What was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Including our interaction now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. Hot chocolate. Ginger and cinnamon. Heard that's a good drink for bitter hearts. Oops, not coffee. Hot chocolate. Ginger. Cinnamon. Ginger and cinnamon. That would create kind of a, spicy is the word. There's a bug right in front of me. You're a pretty romantic person. Oh. Rose? Sure, we'll call it that. Spending extra time decorating this drink. I didn't actually do anything. Oh, you have this drink? Oh my god. I've never heard of this before. Yeah, before this game. Ginger and cinnamon. It'd definitely be a sipping drink, wouldn't it? I didn't decorate your drink, dude. You're looking into stuff. Only for special people and special drinks. Oh, you want to know about me? Not much to tell. I don't even know about me. I don't know shit about me. How old am I? Old enough to open a coffee shop. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. The only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next. Hot chocolate plus cinnamon and other spices is great. I could see that. I could definitely see that. I like to save those little mini candy canes from Christmas, and I put that in the bottom of my hot chocolate throughout the year. When I have hot chocolate. Oh my god, you look like shit. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd be better asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. Abuela's hot chocolate. Oh. Is it like, that's like what it's called? And does it come in a package, or is that like a recipe? It's gotta come in a package because it's by Nestle, right? You need to rest and miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys, I won't be able to keep you company, because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. You really should just rest. Espresso! What if I make her... What if I make her the sleepy time drink? Oh, I don't have the sleepy time drink yet. Balls. Alright, fine. Espresso it is. I don't want to do this. You really need to have a rest, Freya. Just... God! It was. It's not here now. They look like little hockey pucks? What? You make 8 cups at a time because good luck breaking the chocolate puck apart. Great. So save it for parties. Okay. Stupid. This will keep me from falling asleep. What's the meeting? Yeah, it is. You like a piece of paper?
It's just fine, man.
Oh, I picked one up on a piece of paper earlier.
I just.
Don't you want to look at my reading list, Stinkbug? Nope. The paper! It comes for me!
You are.
I'm pretty sure this one was bugging me last night, too. He looks familiar. You know, we got to be good friends. Got a lot of good advice, but that also means things, and not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Thank you, dear. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that I'm going to my usual quarter. Thanks to your coffee, I might make it through the night. Looks horrible. Don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this? No, but this time the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? Not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Lua's here. Not sure whether I should thank it or not though. Hi, Lua. Oh, these guys broke up last time they were here. The drama, the tension, the silence. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? Fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course, go ahead. Gingerbread coffee? What? Where's that list of drinks? Gingerbread coffee. Gingerbread coffee, okay. Coffee, ginger, and cinnamon. Coffee, ginger, and cinnamon. So this is like the hot chocolate drink on steroids then. Chai Canela cinnamon coffee. Also, I don't know if I like cinnamon. Like in general. Okay, if it was very lightly put in a drink, I could see maybe it being good. No, I'm gonna have to try it now. Reminds me so much of her. Reminds me of when I was growing up with my family. How's work? Going pretty okay. You? I'm not taking any jobs on at the moment because, well, you know. Yeah. I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time at least, and the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. What problems are those? Oh, it's getting deep. I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Sassy, who's standing in front of us. Not even Sassy. Oh. Put cinnamon in a lot of things, I can tell. There's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years. But I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea, but I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. I have a question. What do you think she's feeling right now? I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. But I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual, but I put on a lot of masks. Just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. You must be a pretty cool guy. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. How does that make you feel? Like a fool. He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? Come on. I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? Have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? Come on. I have a moth. Oh my god. What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest, but he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important for you. But Freya said something that kind of hit me hard. I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family. When I actually want to do that anyway, for myself. That was a stink bug. They are everywhere. But they especially like my desk. Along with the moths. You know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families, which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. I'll never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. 10 years is longer than a few years. Jesus. That's how long I've been married. Made me a better person, so you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life, because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Shades of, why can't I remember her name? Oh, Orwyn and Aragorn. I believe in you. Oh my god. The romance! I feel like we're living in a soap opera. What's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. Oh right, they haven't met each other's parents. That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? No. It's just... I'm not prepared to meet them. You don't want to tell them about this first? Never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. We can think about it, and anything else later. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. You still staying at Farron's house? You're staying with me tonight. Whoa. What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. What are the odds? Her roommate is either Aqua or Myrtle. Right? Fate is on our side, it seems. We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. Pleasure was mine. We're off then. Bye, guys. Go have fun. Crazy monkey sex. That was pretty intense. You're back in real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done, and I don't. What? What's going on? Don't freeze! What's going on? Oh. I think this is Gala, however you say his name. Get over here. Is that him? Welcome, sir. You can't treat a werewolf and a fury like a normal customer. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Okay, that sounds really annoying. Yeah, I need you to calm down. Seriously. Here we go. Tea, milk, ginger. Bye. After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. This place survived. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. Bye. Wow. Werewolf. It was fun. That had to be my last night. Okay. Weirdstein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in the latest box office hit. Coachella 2020 do's and don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Okay. It is 8 enough for get off. I enjoyed this game more this time than I did last time. It was a good night. And it was good. I needed the chillness of this. Okay. Who do we raid? Hell, do you have any... Oh, the McKays are on. Should we raid the McKays? Is it a McKay's raid? Cruzadar is playing Mortuary Assistant though. I could definitely see you playing this game, Kel. 100%. And if you like this game, you should also check out Night Call. It's a little darker twist, but very similar like ideas. It's really good. I played Nightcall on Xbox, but I think they did it well. Okay, cool. Yeah, I hope you like it. It is a little bit darker, but I enjoyed it. So here we go. All right. Thank you everybody for stopping by, for hanging out. This was actually it was a really good stream. I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you all. I will be back Friday doing God knows what. But until then, I hope everybody has a good rest of the week, and a good evening, or morning, or wherever you're at, a good time of day. see. Okay. Oh, I have a surprise coming up. I'm not gonna say anything about it yet, except that I have a surprise coming up. That. Good night.